Greetings, citizens! Justiguy has arrived and returned to the 100 Line Last Defense Academy. Last time we learned about Tsubasa's complexion, might be the word. And so we're gonna get her a bag. And until they bring it up, we don't need to bring up the specifics. So are you ready to go hunt for that fashionable pouch, Takumi? I am. Oh. Begin exploration. Bump-a-da-bump-a-dump-a-dump. Bump-a-ba-bump-a-dump-a-dump. It's time to play a bird game. It's time to play a game. Treasure chest spaces will now appear during exploration. Standing on a key item, buy any key items. Many guys prefer items can be made from key items, so try to land on treasure chest spaces whenever you can. Okay, let's head for the cosmetic shop. It's somewhere around the spot where we found you. That it should be okay. So do we not get to warp when we're oh wait, maybe we do. Such a startle. No, I guess we don't. You hear singing in the distance. Sounds beautiful. It's almost spellbinding. Follow it. When you search for the source, you find a gramophone. The song seems to be coming from there.
I'll take this with me.
1, 2, 3, 4. As enemies, so 1. See shards of glass. Look for intact pieces. But we got broken glass. Delightfully devilish.
I'll take this with me.
Alright. 4. Perfect.
This looks quite rare.
Torn dress. Say what? Found a creepy, pick up the courage, take it out. Not straw at all. Well, that's probably gonna mean something. You got a fashionable... That was easy. Look, Takumi, we got a fashionable pouch. Now we have all the materials we need. Let's get back to the... No, wait, we're fine. Let's keep exploring. Oh, okay, fine. I mean, if this doesn't take up the day... Oh, wait, no, it did. Of course it did. Craft the pouch. Here we go. Crafting complete.
Aha!
Yes, we made a fashionable sick pouch. We did it, Takumi. I'm sure Tsubasa will feel relieved when we give this to her. Yeah, it'll eliminate her issues with fighting with us. Of course, just because we eliminate her reason for not fighting doesn't necessarily mean she'll join us. If it comes to it, you're gonna have to remind Tsubasa of her reason for fighting. Yeah, I mean her grandpa, right? The important people we left behind at the Tokyo residential complex. The things people need to protect. I'm sure if you remind her of that, she'll get on board. So someone like Wakanda not only eliminated reason, it seems pretty challenging. I guess there's no point in being narrated. Oh, negative. I'll go swing by her place then. Takumi, why'd you come back? I mean, haven't I been coming back to give you bread like I promised? Look, I'm sorry, but could you give up trying to get me to fight? I mean, maybe we did, and that's the implication. I guess that's fair. You saw it for yourself. I puked all over the place. Having a pukey girl like me on the battlefield is only going to cause everyone trouble. Wait, you're giving this to me? Oh, it's such a cute pouch. Why are you giving me... Wait, are you trying to bribe me again? You don't need to be so alarmed. I just wanted to talk to you for a bit. Could you tell me again why you're so adamant about not fighting? Come on, what's happening? Persuasion. Oh, it was loading something. Say the right things to Tsubasa as he shares her worries and convince her to fight. You choose what to say by pressing L twice. The number of options may increase as the conversation progresses. If you choose the right responses, the persuasion rate will increase. Bring this gauge to 100 to successfully. Even if you fail, you'll be able to try again from the last failure point, so don't worry. Okay, so I'm getting more and more the impression that any gameplay related stuff is not going to matter in terms of choices, which is fine. But that's always interesting when it does. Ooh, funky. Again, persuasion!
Huh?
I already told you why I can't fight.
It's because it comes out when I get nervous. I start puking like a fountain in a fancy park. I know I'm going to puke if I ever fight against those invaders, and it's gonna get it.
Okay.
You don't need to worry about a little puke, Tsubasa.
Man, the voice actors must have been very... I'm curious.
Of course I worry. I can't help it if I get puke all over myself, but it'll still cause trouble for everyone else.
This music and this conversation.
Puke on someone else's clothes.
So this is a self-fulfilling prophecy.
Stomach. It's not like you want to fight all covered in puke.
Just use that sick bag.
Huh?
What? This is a sick bag? It's a fashionable sick pouch. I know it just looks like a regular accessory pouch. I've never seen a sick bag that looked this cute. I wouldn't even be embarrassed to carry this around in public. If you're gonna spew into this. That way you won't cause trouble for anyone. You puke wherever you need to.
You don't need to be afraid anymore.
Aww. So how about it? Will you fight alongside us now? Tsubasa? I'm sorry, Takumi. I know you went through all this trouble and everything, but I really don't think I can fight. Why not? Your puking issue should be solved now. I can't just puke in front of everyone like it's nothing. I'm sure everyone would make fun of me. Of course, what Tsubasa can't handle isn't the puking itself, but that everyone would see her do it. I know that now's not the time to be embarrassed, and there is a part of me that wants to get out there and fight with you.
But I can't handle getting teased
Anymore?
puking anymore.
Her voice is trembling. She must have suffered a lot because of her. I'm starting to get the feeling there's a lot of, they must have suffered a lot before they came here. And I'm here if you want to talk about it. You must have been through a lot because of your ailment. I don't mind telling you, but it's kind of a bummer. I needed to eliminate Tsubasa's hang-ups with her vomiting and get her to join the fight. I've got to try this again.
You want to know my nickname in grade school? It was Pukette. All the bullies in my class made fun of me for my puking. Do you know how much of an impact puking can have on your life? I lost friends every time
I'm speechless that that's an option.
How someone who I thought was a friend would one day start calling me Pukette. Or how the boys would loudly exclaim how the class smelled like puke.
Or is this supposed to idea we're supposed to lie to her?
I lost a friend, and it made me sad. I'd cry in secret and puke some more.
That's the right answer.
We wouldn't make fun of you.
I trust you, but I don't know about the others.
She trusts us!
Some of them could be mean.
That's a lie.
Another cruel nickname. If someone ever called me Pukette, I'd probably puke and cry on the spot. No, I'm too scared. I can't do it. I don't want to get ostracized for puking anymore.
I'll puke too!
I'll puke with you.
What are you talking about? If you puke on your own, you'd stand out, so I'll puke with you. That way we'll both share half the attention. No way I'm letting anyone willing to fight for their loved ones get ostracized for puking.
They're gonna have to make fun of me too.
Good on you. Are you kidding me?
I'm
No.
being serious. I mean, I'll puke for you
Okay, bro.
now if you want me to.
Tsubasa stared at me as if she were trying to figure it out. I gave her as meaningful a look as I could in return. I won't let Tsubasa go through this alone, and I've got it. The important text messages. I am so sorry. I have to take this. So about that, citizens. That's what the kids say, right? Anyway, I'm back. I gotta. Oh shoot! My Mo broke my face. Hold on. No! Oh my god! I hope that didn't show up. Okay, we're back. I won't let Tsubasa go through this alone. If she gets made fun of, then so will I. My face broke, didn't it? Oh my god! Oh my god! Why? Oh my god! 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 Okay, fixed it. And so will I. I continue to meet her gaze in silence. I had a feeling that if I looked away now, she'd close herself off again. Did you, camera? I swear to God. Okay, it's back. 1 minute, then 2, I continued to meet her gaze without even blinking. And suddenly her expression relaxed as though I had gotten through to her.
I see. You're stupid, aren't you?
You with me? Are you crazy? How did you get like this? Oh. Oh, I know. We gotta hear it. It wasn't the reaction I was expecting, but I got her to smile at least. Okie dokie. I don't know how long it's been since I had a real heart-to-heart with someone. I try my best to hide my feelings from others because I'm afraid of puking. I would have never imagined this. Tsubasa looks so cheerful and friendly, but underneath it all, she's actually very troubled. Sorry, Tsubasa. I'm sorry for asking you to fight when I didn't know everything you've been through. I had no idea how tough things had been for you. But as long as you're in this school, I'll never let you feel lonely. Oh, wait, hold on. Are you saying you see me as some kind of charity case? What? Should I not be? Dude! Life hasn't been that hard for me. Granted, things didn't go well at school, but I still had places I felt like I could belong. A place where Tsubasa feels like she belongs, if memory serves. Flashback! Wait a minute, you've been opening up to Takemaru, though. Sort of. You mean your grandpa's workshop? How did you know that? Takemaru told me. You hung out there every day, he said. Yeah, tinkering with machines in my grandpa's workshop was always the highlight of my day. They don't need to worry about me that much. People can get by well enough as long as they have one place they can belong. Tsubasa's face lit up the moment she said, he must be important to the world to her. If it's anything like Haru has to me, then... You mind sharing what it was like spending time at your grandpa's workshop? If her grandpa's workshop is the thing that matters most to her, then maybe that could be her reason to fight.
Because of the way I am, I always try to keep my emotions in check. All I can think about is not letting anything make me puke. But I can finally be myself when I'm tinkering with machines in my grandpa's workshop.
What do you mean, I see, bro?
Really fascinating and let me forget about the world. I'd get covered in oil every day, helping my grandpa with his work. Of course, I failed a lot too, but Grandpa would always cheer me up with his belly laughs. Fail as much as you want, Tsubasa. Star players make mistakes, but they make the big plays too. No matter how much I messed up, he'd never kick me out. Even when his granddaughter was a good-for-nothing puker, he'd always look after me. That's why I love his workshop. It's the embodiment of his kindness.
Here.
As long as I have...
Or maybe the next line would have been good, I don't know.
Your grandpa's really nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, my grandpa's the nicest grandpa in the world. He's a royal grease monkey who always protects his granddaughter. His workshop is his castle. My dream is to one day take over his workshop. I want to protect the place that's protected me all of my life. I just want to work on machines in my grandpa's workshop forever.
Oh. Good!
You know, his workshop might get destroyed.
What? Why? Remember what Zirei said? If we don't fight, we can't protect what matters most to us. Your friends, your families, everything you hold dear from your lives in the Tokyo residential complex. If we lose this war, all of that will be forfeit. But wasn't he just lying? As shady as Zirei may have been, I don't think everything he told us was a lie. The Tokyo residential complex was attacked by tons of invaders before we were brought here. Our loved ones being in imminent danger might well be true. So my grandpa's workshop is... This just occurred to you? It's entirely possible. No way! Tsubasa was at a loss for words. The possibility their loved ones could be attacked by the invaders terrified her. I took a step closer to her and stared right into her eyes.
If you want to protect your grandpa's workshop, then there's only one thing for you to do. Find the courage to fight the invaders.
But...
Kill the invaders!
would like me do that?
That's was a Kamen Rider Ghost quote, by the way.
Don't worry.
I should get a soundbite or whatever of that. That'll be relevant. Oh, I gotta remember to do that.
We'll protect what's important to you together. So just protect us in return. Come with us.
And protect
what matters most to us together.
I hope these get harder later, or you can fuck them up, or it'll have consequences. The camera died. Ah! I hope it'll come back. It did. Persuasion complete. You are now engaged. Hope Karua doesn't find out. Listen to me successfully persuade someone. Fighting to protect humanity. to protect my grandpa and his workshop. Can someone like me really do that? Of course you can, and you don't have to do it alone. We can make it through this together. I'm not making any promises, and I'm gonna need a little more time. I won't run from the truth or write off myself anymore. I'll think about what it is I really want and what I'd need to do to make it happen. Is that okay? Sure, that sounds great. Okay, and thanks, Takumi. I'm not gonna lie, I feel like Takemaru could have handled most of this outside of the bag part. Phew! I did what I could with Tsubasa. I'll try to work on the others now. Alright, is this gonna be a choice? There are 4 people left to convince. Ima, Kako, Shoma, and Gaku. Oh. Really? Of the 4, Gaku seems... Well, at least it wasn't Shoma. Doesn't seem like a bad guy. Maybe a little outlandish and noisy, but I'm sure I can get him on board. There's no time to waste. I grabbed the sandwich offering and headed over to Gaku's room. Butter. Oh my... How do you hit all this stuff? Huh? Why won't I fight? It's because I'm scared, obviously. After filling up on the sandwiches I had brought him, Gaku revealed the reason why he won't fight. I mean, how is it not scary? What the hell are those invader monsters anyway? They're like straight from a manga. There's no way I could face them. I'd rather get kicked out of the school than have to fight them. If you get kicked out, you're guaranteed to die. Isn't it better to fight and live longer then? I'm telling you, I can't help that I'm scared. How can all of you be fine fighting these monsters? You're the ones who are crazy, not me. Let's have a couple screws loose. It's not like we want to fight either, but we have no other choice if you want to protect what matters to us the most. If we don't defend the school, everyone in the Tokyo residential complex is in danger. I mean, don't you have... This might be a bad thing to ask. If we don't fight the invaders here, they might get killed. People I care about. I don't have anyone like that. But your family. I don't have a family. I'm an orphan who was abandoned as a baby. I worked and survived at the poor group home that took me in. I found myself falling silent. I had no idea Gaku's had such a past. I mean, you know what? Getting this out of the way, the whole, what if the debate doesn't work out right away is probably better. Let's see where it goes. Let's see. Sorry, I didn't know. Whatever. I don't really care. Besides, being an orphan isn't all bad. Oh god, he's making the what's-her-face face. Because all I gotta do is look out for myself. I don't give a crap about the Tokyo residential complex. But are you sure? But are you sure? If the Tokyo residential complex goes down, everyone dies. You might not have any family, but surely you have people you don't want to see die. I told you I don't! I struggle enough looking after myself. It's been like this my whole life. I'm only looking out for number 1. Okay, we're done here. Go home. Wait, hold on. Just hear me out. I told you I won't fight. Don't even risk my life so much. Bring me money. Money's the only thing I'll risk my life for. Bring me a fat stack of bills, then we'll talk. Money? Judge me all you want. I don't care what people say. This is how I live my life. If you're not gonna pay me, then get the heck out of here. Shoot! What good would money do? Oh, whatever. Gaku pushed me right out of his room. Well, let's see if the machine can make money. Well, that didn't work. Seems like the only way he'll hear me out is if I actually bring him money. Nobody has money here. We were basically brought here with just the clothes on our backs. If I can't pay him money, maybe I can give him some sort of gift instead. I'll have to bribe him with something nice. In any case, I need to get him to open up to me. Let's try making a gift for Gaku using the gift-o-matic in the rec room. What will get him to open up to him? What's something he wants? Something with monetary value. No point trying to think of something. All right. I'm seeing how your gameplay loop goes, game. Once again, we're going to Darumi for help. Look, Takumi, look what I found! What's that? A surgical scalpel, hooray! I was wandering around some ruins when I found an old hospital. I rummaged through the debris and excavated a whole surgery kit. I can't believe I found such a nice blade. It must be my lucky day. Just think how much easier I could do. Oh, dear. Anyway, let's see what my bro thinks about this. Yo, bro. Something Gaku might want? What about some needles and thread? Needles and thread? Apparently, Gaku's good at sewing. And when have you been doing this? Takemaru, you are best boy #1. Apparently, Gaku's good at sewing, and he doesn't seem like no amateur. Once he looked at the embroidery on my jacket and got all worked up. He was like, not bad embroidery, but I could do something like that easy. So Gaku can sew. I'm surprised that Gaku has such a domestic side to him. Where do you think he learned how to sew? Well, he's the oldest of a big... What? After having to sew up all day in and out, he just got good... What? Big family! That's not what he told me. He said he was an orphan. Apparently, he's got over 20 siblings. Holy shit, right? But I guess every family's got their issues. Wait a second. Maybe those are the other foster... living in the group home. But if that's the case, turns out he's got a family after all. I should make a note of this. Gaku's got a family of foster siblings. Thanks, bro. I really can. I think everyone can count on him. Yo, Ado. How it goes. A present for Gaku? What about clothes? Clothes? I guess his outfits are always patched up. He doesn't have a lot of clothes or money to buy more. I see, so he doesn't have the means. So I think he'd be very happy if you gave him clothes. But I can't bring him some any old clothes. It'll have to be something he likes. If I'm gonna get him clothes, I need to research his tastes. Hiruko, what do you have to say about this? I peeked into the war room and saw Hiruko typing something on the computer with a serious look on her face. What are you doing, Hiruko? I'm looking over footage of past battles and making a record. A record? A record of how many invaders and which commanders we took out. Basically, I'm creating objective data detailing how much we've contributed to this war. She's even doing administrative work? She might be hard to get along with, but she's certainly brilliant and capable. Isn't that a lot of work? Obviously, you think I want to do this boring work? Well, I don't, but it's still important. We need to keep these kinds of records. But they might try to shortchange us when it comes to our reward when the war is over. Reward? Didn't I mention it? These invaders have a pretty nice bounty on their heads. That's what Sirei said, at least. If that's true, then we're not fighting for free? That's why I'm documenting all of this for you. So that doesn't for you! So there are rewards for taking out the invaders? I might be able to use this info later when I'm trying to get Gaku on board. By the way, do you know if there's anything Gaku might want? Sorry, never mind. Yeah, that was a dumb question. Okay, I'm starting to get an idea of what present to get for Gaku. What about clothes? Giving him clothes isn't a good plan. I'm sure he has his own taste and style. The chances of him liking whatever clothes I pick are low. Apparently, Gaku's good at sewing. Doesn't seem no amateur. According to Takemaru, Gaku can sew pretty well. But what about giving him a sewing kit? Be able to work whatever clothes he wants and even keep wearing his current clothes by mending them whenever he needs to. I searched the gift-o-matic for sewing-related gifts. After a few minutes of searching, all the tools needed to run it's better than nothing. The sewing kit, this looks good. The materials are either needles, thread, scissors, and cotton. That's a lot of materials. Gathering them all is going to be a pain.
I was wondering what's wrong.
If the place Donomi found was a surgical facility, they might have needles and thread for stitching. It's also sure to have scissors, and if there are medical cotton pads, they might work in place of the cotton. Okay, I'll go exploring tomorrow. I'll have Donomi show me the abandoned hospital so I can gather the materials. Sounds like a plan, my man. Ready to go find more scalpels for my cooking?
Hey!
You mean to look for materials to make Gaku's present to Donomi? Well, we'll be doing that next time, citizens. So until then, I'm afraid this is gonna have to be farewell.